Welcome, welcome! It's Mud Dog with the Texas Space Navy bringing you another Star Citizen video. And today we're going to talk about Invictus Launch Week buying guide for May 22nd, May 23rd with Tumbril, RSI, and Origin. As you'll notice on the schedule, Tumbril is not listed, or they don't have any ships or anything listed on there. So my guess is maybe they're not going to be for sale, or CIG made a mistake. I don't know why they wouldn't be for sale, or for free flight, so to speak, because you can definitely drive Tumbril vehicles. But if you also scroll down, you don't see an RSI Ursa rover as well. So maybe they're not going to do Tumbril or the Ursa rover because of Origin's rover. So let's talk about the ships that are involved on the schedule. The 325A. This is Origin's premier fighter in the medium fighter class, I guess you could call it. It's pretty quick. It's got decent maneuverability. It's got a size 4 on the nose and 2 size 3s under the wings. Does have missiles. I think originally this thing was supposed to have some sort of missile system that could track and target multiple ships at one time and fire all the missiles simultaneously at those targets. But I think things have changed a little bit. Then you have the Aurora Ln. This is pretty much a starter ship, but it's got 4 size 2 gimbals, so there'd be size 1 guns. Bulldog repeaters, I believe, is what is on this one. It can pack a punch with those 4 size 1s, but again, it's kind of a starter ship. It has a little more armor than the regular Auroras, but this one's definitely used in militias and little bitty advocacy type stuff all across the verse. That's why it's in Invictus Launch Week. So all these ships are going to be ones that have been used in militias, militaries, etc. Throughout the verse. And next we have the Constellation Andromeda. This is kind of like a do-it-all gunship in a way. I mean, you can carry cargo. It's got 4 massive guns on it. Right now I think they're size 4 gimbaled. You could put fixed size 5s on there, which means it can pack a heck of a punch. It has a ton of missiles, lots and lots of missiles. This is just a all-around good ship. If you want a ship that can do a little bit of everything, that's the size of this constellation, then this is the ship to go with. Freelancers are good too. They're not on the sell list for this particular day. The Connie Andromeda is able to do all sorts of different things, and this ship is definitely used in combat arenas throughout the verse. In all of the UEE systems, you'll see one of these possibly pop up as maybe as a advocacy ship or a local militia ship. It does pack a good punch, and it can be pretty effective in combat. Again, it does have the place for cargo or a rover underneath. This is the ConnieAquila. This is definitely used for longer ranged exploration and definitely planetary landings of different kinds to explore planet surfaces. This is one of the easier ships to use for that role. The Carrack, which we'll see later on in the week, is definitely capable of that role as well. This one would probably use less fuel getting down to the planet surface and getting back up again, as it's lighter. But again, it's one of those constellations. It's just missing one of the turrets from the Andromeda. Otherwise, it still packs a pretty good punch. Doesn't quite have the missile loadout as well, but it does have the guns. This is the Connie Phoenix, which is more of a VIP transport, but they have converted some of these to a command and control type ship. A ship that can control the battlefield. We haven't seen any of those from this ship, but supposedly it's been used in that role, which makes it a really cool ship. It's got nice quarters in the back as well, so the command staff that would take this ship as its own would have nice little cozy quarters to hang out with. It even has a bar, so they can go get a nice drink when off duty. So yeah, Connie Phoenix, awesome ship. I really like mine. Yeah. And then you have the RSI Mantis. So the Mantis is the quantum interdictor out of the group. It can pull ships out of quantum, and it can also keep them from going into quantum. So it's got two roles wrapped into one. It's got the quantum enforcement device, and it's got the interdictor. So it's pretty cool looking ship. I swear they've changed the paint job since it first came out. Maybe not. Maybe I'm crazy. That's been proven once or twice. So yeah, it's a really cool ship. Now, out of all these ships, which one would I get? Well, that's not a question you should be asking me. You should be asking yourself that. Do you need a smaller, nimbler fighter? Do you need more of a gunship or a super versatile ship? Those are the questions you need to ask. If you need the versatility, the Andromeda is probably the way to go. If you want exploration, the Aquila is definitely the way to go. If you need a fighter, the 325A is the way to go. But don't buy everything today. I mean, keep an eye out on the schedule. Find what you want to get. I'm just going over what's going to be out today and tomorrow. I will be bringing you shots from the Invictus Fleet Week floor when I get those. As of posting of this video, they haven't released that to the PU yet. So guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know in the comments down below if you're interested in any of these ships and which ones you're going to get. I'm Mud Dog with the Texas Space Navy. I'll see you out in the verse.